All right, guys, so we are here to finally go through a bunch of the stuff I've bought over the last couple months. Some of it's still packaged, some of it not. You guys know how I'm doing. I'm going through a whole collecting a bunch of alt arts, and like everybody is, but I have more of a goal, a specific setup on my binder, which we're gonna go through in another video, and I'm one of just like all the PSA 10s of all the alt arts, and then after that just move on from alt arts. I think I'm gonna have to go back and finish tag team alt arts in Sun and Moon, I believe. But yeah, without further ado, we're gonna go through all this stuff right here. So there's a bunch of stuff here, there's a bunch of graded cards here. These ones I have not opened yet, and I don't remember everything that I have in them. Some of them came recently. I think I do know maybe one of these packages, and this one I completely forgot, but I think this is the most expensive package. But first, we're just gonna go through some of the alt arts I have bought. So this is my PSA 10 Machamp that I've been looking for a very long time. I was actually looking for one to grade, but then I saw someone selling it in the local area, so I picked it up. Some of these, like if you buy singles and you buy graded stuff in the Philippines, it's gonna be a little more of a premium cost, because to get stuff graded or to even get stuff over here to begin with, you have to pay extra shipping cost, VAT duty, blah blah blah, all that fun stuff. So stuff here, you're expecting maybe a 10 or 20% increase in price. Yeah, I mean, it's very nice. Looks like it deserves a PSA 10. I refrain from picking up PSA cards that look like they don't deserve a 10, and there's one that I'm gonna be cracking in another video amongst other cards to put in my binder, because I do not believe it deserves a 10. And yeah, you'll see, it is so off-centered. Anyways, this next card looks like good centering in the back, and this is, there we go, Lugia V. I believe I only have one of these, and I believe it's like crooked, like it's like angled, just not too far to the left, right, up or down. It's kind of like this, a little bit. And those get horrible grades. I have experience with that. But yeah, this one's pretty good, well centered, deserves a 10 in my opinion, and rightfully so. Got it. And then I believe this last one, let's see if I can remember what this one was. I think this might have been a Blaziken. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, exactly. All right, so I was right. So this is the Blaziken VMAX. This was a one I've been looking for a very long time, and the ones I came across were either PSA 9 or the singles I was looking for. They were always chipped, off-centered, damaged, whatnot. I will say that I think Sword and Shield came out with less issues than the Scarlet and Violets. The Scarlet and Violets seem to have a lot more corner and edging issues than Sword and Shield did. Sword and Shield is more off-center, if anything. But yeah, again, a card that looked like it did deserve a PSA 10. Good centering. No real white dots. That's on the plastic, by the way, if you see that. So these were the 3 new cards added to collection. Yeah, and if you see this right here, yeah, this is it's a brand new tattoo I got. My wife got a Jigglypuff. I got this one. And it's still in the healing process. It dries out a lot. I gotta apply lotion in the mornings and at night and all that stuff. Didn't hurt at all. I thought the tattoos would hurt. They don't hurt. But yeah, I got a nice little Gengar. My intro tattooed, and we'll see probably what I'm gonna get from going on from there. But yeah, so again, those are the 3 I picked up. Now these are the singles. I opened these up because I couldn't. I wanted to check on them really quick, and yeah, I just forgot that I wanted to save them for opening on a video. So I got 2 Blazikens right here, and as you can see, this one's a bit off-centered, but it's not enough to warrant it not going into a binder. It still looks really nice. It's not severely OC. And then I also got a Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX. The ones that are really hard to come by, I think the at least big 3 that are hard to come by: Umbreon VMAX, Gengar VMAX, and Blaziken VMAX. And I got these 2 out the way. I need one more actually for my binder is set up in 3 across, but it's made for these hard top loaders. And I'll show you in another video, but yeah, I have a lot of alt art spread across. I'm missing a bunch, but I'm glad to get this to at least fill up part of the row I'm missing. And this one too. I think I have this one. I think I'm missing the Ice Rider. All right, so let's go with these ones I got recently. This one, I think this one is. Let's take it. So yeah, okay. That already kind of gave it away. I couldn't figure out which way to point it out. There's Urshifu VMAX. Let's take a look at it first. I don't know I believe they said that his condition was good, but we're gonna take a look. I mean, off top, if you look at the edges, it looks clean, really nice. I believe this is one of those alt arts I'm not too fond of, only because I believe the alt art and then the regular Urshifu VMAX single strike kind of look the same. The same thing with the Mew VMAX and the Mew VMAX alt art. They kind of look almost the same. Like kind of almost. Maybe some slight extra arts and stuff, but I mean, I expect when you go from a VMAX to an alt art, there's a little more of a change, a little extra change, not something that looks similar. Because there was times when I couldn't even figure out if I got a VMAX alt art or if I got a regular VMAX. So, yep, again, another good card to add to my alt art collection. I'm always keeping an eye out for good deals, and I mean, there's some people who are just asking way too much. Like anybody who's asking for TNT prices, I mean, if you see a card on there on TNT pricing for a long time and you think you're gonna sell it for that price, there's a reason why it sits at that price for so long, because no one's gonna buy it at that price because it's too expensive. The proper pricing to me is, I would say TCG, eBay, add yourself your extra fees or whatever. If you had paid extra for it to be shipped here, VAT, duty, you know, all that extra stuff. But TNT for the most part, I mean, there are some TNT prices that are good, but others just seem way too crazy. All right, so we got 3 cards here. I believe the first one is, if I remember correctly, no, I don't remember correctly. Let's just flip it. Mewtwo V-Star, all right. So this is a good binder. It's not a good grading because you can see it's decently off-center, mainly top to bottom, but top to bottom offsetting is not as bad as left to right. But I'd rather have a top and bottom thick for the offsetting rather than left and right, because it still looks better than if something shifted to left and right. As for the front, as you can see, bottom heavy, thin at the top, left and right looks pretty good. This is a good binder card, right? Okay, the next one we have Palkia V. Left to right looks decent, maybe a little bit thicker on the right, on this side right here. That's weird. It's thicker here, thinner here, thicker here, thinner here, wait. Maybe I'm just flipping it around and I'm just confusing myself. It's still a good binder card. There's no, my number one issue for cards is if it has any whitening, any issues like on the edges. This one has none. And if there's any chipping, like over here, you know, it's silver, when you get to the black part, it can chip, which you don't see any there. Don't see any there. Overall, it's a good card. So it was definitely a good pickup. And then the final card I'm looking at here that I picked up, it looks better in the centering. Okay, well, it's Palkia I picked up. It was Mewtwo V-Star. What else did I pick up? All right, let's just flip it. Ah, here we go. Another Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX. So I have already another one here. So I think I finished off my whole row. Or at least I hope I did. It'd be very nice if I did. But we'll add these into the binder in another video. There's a lot of stuff I want to go into. But here is the one that I think potentially has, I think this envelope could be worth well over $1,000 if I remember correctly. Well over 1,000. It might be approaching 2,000 depending upon the value of everything, but let's see. So this would be from my friend that I had bought these cards from him like a year and a half ago, and I asked him if I could just make payments on the cards or whatnot, because there were some issues I was having. Every time I was going to pay him off, something else popped up. Another issue popped up, either hospital visits, random emergency bills. He was very nice and let me just take my time with paying these off. And I think he told me at the very end I came out on top big time with these cards because the values just exploded. But let's take a look at this one right here. Number one, we have Giratina V. Now this one is a little off center top to bottom. A little bit, not too bad, not compared to the other ones, but this is a very, very big money card. The next one we have, ooh, okay, all right, guys. This is one of those pickups, and this card right here, I got this when it was around $300 to $400, and it's been sitting with them for a long time. If you guys know my binder, I'm missing Umbreon. Oh, I'm missing a bunch of I don't have any Umbreon VMAX Alt Arts. So that's a real good addition to that. I'm happy I had that in my binder. And then we go to the next card. It is Leafeon VMAX. Like I said, a little off center left to right. Nothing horrible. But this one, if you can tell, it has the tilt. Thinner right there, a little bit thicker right there, a little bit thinner right here, a little bit thicker right there. So it has that little ink kind of thing going through. That was the one I was talking about. Cards are tilted get severely graded compared to cards that are left, right, up, and down. Every tilted card I've sent in, always a 9. Always a 9. I think this one's gonna be a Leafeon V. And I'm right. And my goodness, is this one off center. This one's going into the land of OC pretty soon, with how thin that is. This is going to the land of OC. I'll probably sell this one, to be honest, because, well, I don't mind off-center cards in my binder. There is a limit to how much I'll allow, especially on the left or right. If this is on the top or bottom, it might be a little more forgiving, but when it's like this, it just doesn't look good in the binder. And this is the last one. As you can see, this one's off-centered quite a bit. A lot of it, actually. But I'll make an exception for this one because this one is another Umbreon VMAX. I believe I got this one, if I remember correctly, it was less than $400. And even with it being off-centered the way it is, there's no damage on the edges, no damage on the corners. It's just really, really off-center. That bad boy is just. But yeah, the fact that I can at least add 2 Umbreons to my collection, it's a big deal for me. I mean, this is a big pickup right here. If you take a look at this overall was a really good haul. I mean, I can't put everything here, but look at this. This is just all these cards. Just a great haul, along with the graded cards, and yeah, I mean, definitely going into my binder collection. Definitely looking at least, I would say about 2,000, if. Maybe, no, I'm actually, this is probably $3,000, if not more, right here. Let me know in the comments down below, which card was your favorite pickup of my pickups here. What's your favorite card here? Let me know down in the comments below. Anyways, if you like what you saw, please like, share, and subscribe. And maybe I'll go through more of my collection because I have a lot more to go through. And I'll probably do a collector's. If you guys know the get collector portfolio thing, maybe I'll go through that portfolio there and show you guys what kind of stuff I have and how much I have. Because I have quite a bit in there. Pretty happy with what I've gotten over the years. Anyways, this is JustByrdnest. I'm out. I gotta head out to Pokemon Con PH. It's started yesterday and it's going throughout the weekend. I'm gonna head out there. You guys take care. Later.